back, ladies and gentlemen. Valheim. Yep, that was the wrong button. Alright. Luckily for me, nothing will change. Luckily for you, you will notice nothing. It is an empty world. I am depression. Boom, 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 boom. I know what. I'm just speaking for the sake of speaking because I haven't spoken in the last like 3 hours. Give me a second. I need to check how good the audio is on the. I forgot to do that. It's pretty meh. But bros, it's so quiet. Like boosting volume by 4. No. Up filters. Gate booster pitch by 8. To lower noise suppression quality. Alright, so we should have something good. I could bring in, or do I bring in the you know what? Alright, we're gonna add the compressor. Just to see what happens. Alright, compressor added, called compressor. Threshold like -30. It is on 10. Let's see. 10-1. Let's see what's happening. 16-1. 1 by 1. Honestly, I can't hear the difference. The compressor has been removed. But ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Should have done that before, but it is what it is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going back to the swamps. We need to grab more iron. World revolves around iron. Now, I will admit, I have been doing some stuff before and after the end of last week. Find up some more carrots, stones. Put there. Killed a few boars. Grab some mushrooms, strawberries. Did a little bit of farming. I'll grab one. Yeah. See, what do I need for poison? Honey. It's major. Honey, crystal, and then yeah. There's a lot of fog these days. Like maybe it's just because we're next to the water. I just decided, yeah, I'm gonna enter. I don't care about this guy's property laws. Not property about this guy. Boundary. Just gonna getting in the way. Alright, so why am I being heard so slowly? So lowly. Alright, back away from the microphone. Let's get back to it. I don't know. I don't understand this. I need someone else to come into the stream so I can just talk to them, you know? I mean, no one complains about the audio generally, but it would be nice to have someone else's input. Anyone watching this on YouTube? Anyone watching this VOD on YouTube? Tell me, how does my mic sound? Good, bad, do I need a compressor, expander? What would you recommend? Dairy resistant versus poison. Kind of return to sleep. Oh, it's so nice. So cozy. Look at my little bed. I hate this noise. Every time it appears, I'm like, yeah, we're being raided right now. Unbelievable. But no, rarely anything happens. I did renovate these. I had added some signs here, repurposed a few chests. We're gonna need lots of stone. So that's trying to ferment for a few days. Ferment for a few days. Do I need to lower it now? No. Do I need to lower? Alright, so that is not being heard. Filters, noise gate. Alright, that should be better. No, no. No, no. Alright, that is being heard. Maybe it's just misinterpreting the noises I create for being noise. And so it chooses. No, I'm gonna ignore that. Still growing. Yeah, that's what they chopped down those beech trees we've planted a few days ago. Alright, so I'm gonna check on my portals. Right? Let's spawn. It's home one, and that's what is home one? Oh, this is home one. I see now. Oh, I should very much make a sign so I know what I did. Alright, so that's the empty swamp. I could walk all the way up here. I could use the swamp tool. I'm gonna use the swamp tool portal and go explore those scripts. Just to make sure we're good. 90 HP, everything's ready. Alright, let's do this. Gonna make sure there is no more iron over there. Yep, this is definitely one of my creations. Even gave myself like a little wood here so I can make a fire. So I can light a fire. Roasty, I am past me. Such a good guy. And look at all these bits. Let's pretty sure I heard more of them. We're gonna need a lot of leather for armor and stuff, so good idea to just chill them. as we see them. Each that for bonus damage. Alright, now I can mute the myself on the other monitor, so I am not hearing myself and I can think. Now, meat, general, not needed, trophy, not needed. We're limited for the letter, just hide. And let's some neck. Flint just to make some flint head arrows, something to use. Something destroyed. Doesn't matter. To the swamp we go. We need more iron. We're gonna bring it here. Later on, we're gonna come back. Stone, that's wooden, that's a great wood. It has been a long time since. Why am I watching around with those? Faster without them. Ah, he dodged. Smart animal. Then another one? No, that's a boar. Large relevant. I want to cross off these two crypts that we do know about. These two is giants don't matter. Oh, that was a sneaky little skeleton. That's a turnip. I thought I saw. I thought I saw a turnip. It wasn't. How much? I cleared that out. Presumably. Alright. We're going in. And this way I bring a torch so we can like see. Ruby coins. That is a little bit of leftover scrap. That side is clear. Empty chest. Ruby. Coins. Alright, so there is our order. Yeah, there was more. And this way we double check stuff. Finally, a little bit more iron. Alright, worth 2 pieces of iron. And then water area. And would you look at that? More iron. Now we can mark this location as completed. Leather scraps and some metal. Alright, we can mark this one off the map. Alright, let's go to the next one. Yo, actually spawn champion, unbelievable. No, it's totally believable. Actually campers. Thought that was only appeared in scratch and shooters. Yeah, there's that. Alright, we consume that. Alright, it's a good haul. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. No, it's clearly as out all we have the E tier buff. And that was closed, okay. Good. Excellent. Let's see, so this is the closest chest we have, yeah? Alright, we're gonna just put all the iron in that chest then. And not worry about it until... do we start from the beginning or do we start... No, we start from the beginning. It's easier to manage. Alright, so start from here. La da la dee. La da la da. Man, these guys really must hate bone mass. They're like, yo, put 17 tracking markers on the gun and the GPS to those tracking markers. Put them everywhere, every 10 meters. I want a GPS displaying a true location of the enemy. And when some awesome, tough, handsome Viking comes around, just point them in the right direction, you know? Let them deal with it. Another one that goes up. I am my still the prevailing theory in my personal opinion as to why these exist, these little upwards areas, is because people used to make bases on top of these. Alright, so the path clear. It's iron goes there. Alright, I'm starting mining. And here I thought I was gonna need to go through like the ocean again. Sail the sea, find more iron. Thankfully I didn't have to do that. I did not have to display my lack of skill over a boat. Coins, chest. Oh, we're getting rich. Could throw away this one. We'll see if we need more inventory space or not. Enemies. I hear them. Over yonder. Yeah, we ain't hitting that. We're good as long as they don't have an archer or something. Never mind, we're good. So much iron. Now, a thought did enter me head. What if I did this? Yeah, fuck those straps, bro. We're in here for the iron. Not so much for like the rest of this stuff. Uh, right. Back to the chest we go. Yeah, I gotta drop off those. We're gonna need entrails for its sausages. Of course, we're gonna need blood bags once we level up our switching station to level 2. So this area is complete. Now we go forwards. You could say we're just following the right wall until we stumble upon something. And it would be correct. It's a simple strategy for a closed in maze. Alright, nothing there. Now, regarding like, the rest of the stuff that I'm doing, I did make it to like Promised Consort with Dan a few days ago. Made like 3 attempts at them. Then I stopped some. Let me just. Nothing there. Made myself wet for zero purpose. Yeah, look at the wet status. This is why you hate this one. Look at that. This way you just don't fight in the rain. I knew it gave you a debuff. I didn't know it was that severe. Bro, what is this? What was that curve shot? A little mushroom, a little bit more strap. And strap. There's arrows. Bone. Not there, not there, not there. Alright. So that one is clear. Yeah, that one is clear. You return back. Put that stuff in there, and now we go here. And there is nothing here. Alright. That means this place has been cleared out, but we need to take the loot. Alright. Alright, let's get moving. Maybe there's more stuff. More of these. That is why I hate the swamp. You cannot see nothing. Yeah, pretty sure there's a leech here. Yep, that's definitely a leech sound effect. Hate the swamp. Alright, now we're in the full-fledged water. And we're now on dry land. We're safe. We're safe, it's just the brood. Alright, now we can make our way back home. Swamp 2. Oh, let's go. Get reflex on. That's one thing I hate about Dark Souls PvP. The parry is an anticipation and a reaction. Really. Now these guys won't be able to follow me this far out. Look at cold, bro. Nighttime. Just don't fight, bro. Never looked at these. Never took them into account. Now I see why I always carry a cape. It provides resistance against it. But bro, these effects. Look. Thank God I made this. Alright, just drop off the iron and go back to the house, sleep at home in my comfy bed that I need to upgrade. Zero reason to go and sleep out there. Alright. So, well, no, it's the valuables chest. Wood, plant, leather. This, I need to upgrade the tree. Yeah, I need to make this better. And mm, voila, the trophy chest is now like bigger. I know these two can be used for food. Generally don't use them as food. Check on the farm. But we're going over to the lodge house anyway. Hunter's Camp. Hunter's Lodge. It's sorry, it's been a while. I forget the name. That's still 5 out of 6. Yeah, look at that. Intros, we have low amounts of blood bag. We also have low amounts of. Need to find the hag witch. The bod witch. For some of those good tricks. Once we obtain wolf hide, then we can start making a better bed, I think. That's 70% sure. Alright, is there anything else that I would want to repair, my dear? Most of the pickaxe. Since I'm here, grab, make more coal. Don't have to worry about. Alright, we go grab our better rest buff and we leave. I am pretty sure I have like a bed under these floorboards. I know a bed hidden somewhere here. I'll be damned if I know. I could go back into the vase and see. I'm pretty sure it's like under, it's under here somewhere. The main reason it exists is so it boosts the comfort level. Swamp 2, here we go again. As long as it's day, we might be able to see something. Out of my way. I activate the power of Itia. No idea how that's actually pronounced. I just call him how I call him. And I call him how I see him. Activate the power of Dirga. Bro. Boom. Shot. Don't need the meat, don't need the meat. We are in it. Well, we actually do need the meat, but not so much. There's a few deer in that direction. See? Can I hit this? Nah, he dodged. Got him. You should have. If he was of Tartus, that guy would have parried my ass. Into Kingdom Come. But no. It's the regular no-name skeleton. Oh. Message from Grandma. Sorry boys, I'm down here to actually. What do you mean it's now raining in the swamp? There it is. No such thing as a day without rain in the swamps. Yeah, Grandma sent a message. Said, need to hear this. Oh, oh, give me a minute. Yeah, or did I mute myself? And just like that, I made my glorious turn. And we're back. I heard swimming. Leech. Come here, come here. Come here, come here. In the shallows, I am king. Wait to reach the other. Hate these sounds. Every time I hear that sound, I'm like, oh, there's a leech coming for me. That is the aggro sound of a leech. And then I'm paranoid, like, right? Hit enemy HP bar gonna show up any moment now. Any moment now. And it never shows up. No, I never cleared out that. Does it there? Oh, really? Oh, this is a new one. Repeat. Have you already been cleared out of all the goodies? It would appear so. I did not have my shield. No, this is no, this is the one we were just in. I remember these arrows. Some freakies going on. Doesn't matter. Eat the what's a deer stew. So there should be a third one over there. Yeah, there it is. That's a fourth one. And this thing we passed last night, we apparently did not clear out. Weird stuff's going on. My speed of work of I honestly do not know the name of it, like devil from what you from Norse mythology. Bro, why did I wait so long to say that, bro? I look at the sunny days. Ah, beautiful day out in the countryside. Look at the it's good water, I swear. Leech. Alright, he's good. He's good. At any point, this could become a Dark Souls stream. I will be on. At any point, I might just Dark Souls stream. Yeah, can't see the enemy. Can't see that deer. The density of this woodland, bro. You cannot see the forest because of the trees. So weird, bro. So weird. Let this day. He's so confused. Wait, was there an unholster? That's beach seeds and feathers. Oh, that's beach and birch. Yeah, well, irrelevant. More of those, everything else. Bring back home. I love that. Oh, it's gonna be like 3 stats. Like 3 to 4 stats. Oh, it's never suited. 44 arrows, like 1 star. Yeah. Doesn't matter, but it matters. Alright, that leaves me with blood bags in my inventory. Nice amount of those. We will make like a temporary second furnace. Oh, it now makes 6. Pretty sure it used to be like 3. Or yeah, got buffed at some point. But cheers. Much better now. We do have the frost resist, so we just go up. Yeah, look at that. We only have like 11 blood bears. Yeah, over here is the distance for either that or that. Yeah, with the banners. Because we have a banner inside. Alright. Share the stuff and go. As of there was been no raids in so long, I'm starting to feel not gonna say spooked. Nah, spooked. Could make a long ship. Instead of the Carver. I could put one in there. The charm is where it's at. Can be operated by a singular Viking. If he knows what he's doing. Really wish they would allow us to like utilize like the space on the big ship. You know, put down some craft and stuff. A crossbow or two. Gotta love the rest of the boats. Look at there. 100% stamina regen. Nope. Almost saw me. Do I need to kill this boar? Yeah, 100%. That's a leech. Bro! I forgot how big they actually are. Roasty. Because you don't even see them 90% of the time. Some random next wanted to grab something to drink from the water. Nope. Get consumed. Eaten in a singular bite by a leech almost twice its size. No, it actually is twice its size. You're wet. Thank you for telling me, game. Without you telling me, I don't think I would have noticed. What if I go the long way around? Alright, so that is not a... Oh, there's like actual loot here. I can already feel myself like, being slower. Oh, let's go. Dodge the poison. Body power destroys. We move in this direction. Yep. More turnip seeds acquired. Let's in this direction. No ooze. Nope. Brain. Let's go. Run skill improve, baby. It should be ready. Now let's see. Yeah, I could drop like half of this stuff. Yeah, it would not be enough. Alright. Oh, we're making actually good progress. Gonna be like our fourth stack. Good pathing, good pathing. Oh, they're trying to ambush me. They know by you escape direction. Press. Why do I have this marked? Bro. Jared's. Excellent work. Excellent work, Agent 47. There's been a war going on between the two sides for as long as man can call. The blue eyes. And am I? Yep. Let's see. Nighttime approacheth. Whose house is this? Yep, nighttime approaching. Dear. It's. I love it when I make these small little faces. Wouldn't stand up to nothing, but hey, they do their job well. Yeah, so we're gonna have about 4 stats to send back. That's gonna be a big boat ride. Let's see. So it's either gonna be from this direction down here or all the way around. Yeah, basically we're on a giant fucking continent. This is Mexico. This is South America. This is North America. No, this is North America. South America. Just tilt your mind to the side or something. I don't know. I definitely need to like map out the entire island. At some point, I'm gonna just take a long walk. Only 6 bones. Yeah, everything else I have is like food. I don't need the deer. Oh, it appears stuff has indeed grown. Excellent. Alright. So first things first. Turnips. I would like a well, we already do have a small quality of life improvement in the space of farming. Why did I hear a rooster when for a fact I know that I do not own chickens? Am I close to the Mistlands? Is that why I hear a chicken? Did a friend join my single player survival world to give me a chicken? No, I am hearing my real life chicken. That explains a lot. I just have to 35 HP food. Do we need? I don't know. We can always find more. Let's, I'll pick it up just in case. bro. Why are you over there? This is why we need stone wall. Yeah, just start off Dafflefield. So we can actually see stuff. Look at that troll. I have zero idea what they're doing. Yeah, I'll bring those there, go to sleep, and tomorrow we go grab the rest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be fast. Go to this black forest and grab and just walk that distance. Yeah, six food items. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, we are waiting on that harvest so we can make the spice rack. I could make the iron hooks, but why would I? Literally. I could place a workbench over. Yeah, I could just grab like 10 wood and go place a workbench over. They stop spawning. They're like the Shija forest, not my forest. Let's go up my watchtower and observe them. They're like, bro, there used to be a hill here. What happened? I happened. I'm gonna make a wall on that hill. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just trying to do it. Do I go and take care of the problem now? Yeah, why not? Get some combat. Do you see how slow we move? 20% movement penalty. I hear a skeleton. Yeah, I hear a skeleton because that's a skeleton spawning zone. Alright, let's see if I can hit him. He moved. He knew I was aiming for him. They're suspicious. Boom. Headshot. Alright, your move. Alright, I failed the first. I failed the dodge. Entirely my fault. I could make all of this my zone. Make all of this stone. Make a small little halfway here. And just not allow them to exist in this area. Should, and I probably will. I conquered this land, but thereby it's by the law of winning, it's mine. Also, do I need to place such a gate on this side? So I don't have the undesirables just watching up to my door. You know, I have buffers. Yeah, we have a lot of old leather. Nice. Nah, I'm probably yeah, probably gonna make a troll shape and put it on that armor stand. Alright, swamp too. I know. My creative genius knows no bounds. What do you think of the chances that we actually have flames next to it? Always hear it. Always hear a deer in this direction. Sabor. And just doing this makes me want to go play the hunter. Oh, is that my sister? Has she made her glorious return? Mayhaps. Perhaps. Oh, she has. Excellent. Goodness. It is the streamer made my return. I have also noticed that I did not have music myself when honestly I could have. Eh, nothing gained, nothing lost. But anyways, yeah, better straps and pretty sure I am the one that dealt the killing blow. Yep, that's a sunken ship. Yep, that's an abomination. Yep, it's the lead share took like a 0 damage. Yep. Mm-hmm. Slight distraction. Irrelevant in the grand scheme of this. Really? Yep. Don't need to cheat that. Go the other way, that way. Those are useful. Wood. Your move. Bad move. He fell for the parry bait. Unbelievable. Last Dark Souls maneuver. I don't even know how to do a parry bait. I know very little about Dark Souls PvP. I know what I've experienced and what I have performed. Everything else, it's 1 star shit. Of course, we're not even messing with it. Oh, we're making some boost strats. Turn on 14 seconds of poison, and we're good. It doesn't matter. This is Dark Souls free poison. It does not. If this was Dark Souls 2 poison, oh, you would be feeling. Let's see. Pretty good pathing. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Now let us grab these remaining 30 pieces. All right. No idea. The master stuff. All right. Let's put those cleared out. Why did I imagine there being a third one? We leave. We are leaving, lads. There is no crypto. How was that? That was a shit there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Son of a bitch teleported. Safe. We're safe. Keep those still. That's an archer. Alright, one side. I hear the sounds of war. The enemy is in this direction. Hmm. A spawner can be heard. We move forwards, ever onwards to greater glories. 1-star draw archer. There's the body pile. Everything's dead. Room clear. Let's iron heads. Good. In that direction, so we can. I was still good. That's everything he ever needed. Hmm. Need to swim. Nothing. Of course. I mark that as done. Doesn't appear to be anything more iron. Alright. I'm gonna throw those two away and grab value. Does not matter. Ooh. Yeah, thought it was gonna be an important email. GOG. See. Might as well give it the old college try, you know? The durability on this is that's forest. So we should move in that direction. Of course. Sent the whole welcome and stop. Wet and no longer rested. Holy shit, is this a giant island? Let's see, berries. No. Let's go back. We'll just go around. Nothing the Black Forest should pose a threat, but you never know. Might stumble upon a 2-star bear. Get stuck like we got there. Something might decide to just come down from the mountain. This is actual rain. Hmm. The bod, which gonna be one of the bigger problems to find. Oh, what copper deposit? Do we need more copper? Maybe. We just always need more copper because it's too copper. Is this another swamp? Bro, what is this map? What is this map? You have no idea how much I want to just... load up. No way, this is also gonna be like one swamp map. I would guess. Bro, this is an awesome sea. There's like, bro, there's like 1700. It's a fucking continent, is what it is. Listen, we ain't scared of a bear. We just don't want to fight a bear. See there? That's the remains of people who thought they could fight a bear. I don't want to be one of those people. Why is this? Why was he running? What is going on? Out of my way. Let's just go. Out of my way. Dude's running around like a headless chicken. Just decided, yeah, bro. Everything is after me. The trees, the forests, the goblins. Now you might say, oh, but aren't the trees part of the forest? Sometimes. Not every human is part of humanity, you know? Playing this without minimap, actually hardcore. There have been countless times I lost myself in the woods, especially in like times like these. Yeah, 4 stacks of iron. That's gonna be enough to like, make some stuff. Alright, the hide, the bones, trophies, this stuff, root. I'm sure that's like used only for a bow and some armor. Alright, and the rest of this is, look at that, half durability already. Or at least we have a little bit of those. Alright, let's craft a simple whatchamacallits. Cheap. That's and I need to make more flint heads eventually. Would make them. Oh yeah, need. What do you mean I'm missing? Oh yeah, grab bones, thinking that's gonna do something. Alright, let's see. There we go. No extra. Oh well. Can't win them all. Now we sleep and need to make more carrot soup. Or do we? You will lie on the battlefield, dreaming eyes turned towards the sky, veiled by smoke. 8. There it is. That's stupid. A true like you. Grab me some carrots and mushrooms. Need to make myself some carrot soup. Yeah, we literally need that level 2, otherwise we cannot make anything. Deer stew. What do you need for deer stew? Let me guess. Carrot, cooked deer, and like berry. Blueberries. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty sure we're gonna have something, a lot more new stuff to do with that. We could do some fishing. Haven't done that in a while. You know, do a fishing stream like I'm Phil's a Minecraft. Anyways, guys, days we're gonna be farming, see if we can get ourselves a name tag as we got an early zombified villager. And we're gonna grab the boat and head up this way to here. We could go here. Our FOB park. But first, we're gonna need to replace our dinghy, the launch ship. All right. What happened to my ship? Who knows? Looks like it's sank. Yep. Yes, we don't need to do this the hard way. Alright, so that's the hide, that, and where's the nails? Resin and the nail. Did a fish eat the nails? Possibly. Who can be sure? The nails despawn. I see. It was simply too short. Let's see. If I were to use the at 17, put them like that, would it be good? Hmm. Alright, so first things foundation. Uh, Slightly more to the right. Alright. Nope. Slightly more in. Delete that. No. I hate how you cannot interact with stuff during when you have the gosh darn hammer equipped. Hmm. Simple wooden floor. I could go simple wooden floor, or I could go stone. Or could go that height. I think that's a bad. Hard still, yeah. Very hard still. Yeah, the original plan was the best game. Yeah. Uh, There we go. There we go. Second. You think I know anything about building? Chance, brother. Chance. Uh, is it's simple, but it is what it is. I'm just. It's actually distracting. Simple design, then I put this in the water. Yeah, you can tell when we try to like do stuff. We just never seem to go our way. Oh, how I love it when I need to think. Make this slow and then raise it. What would happen if it? No, just the whole point of this is put a ship here. Expanding out does not help with that unless I extend it. Let's see what are the chances I can swing. The chances that I can swing. Little and less. Literally too shallow. It shall be improved. Yeah, has to go up. Has to go forwards. We'll replace this with stone. Yeah, so far it's like yeah, Troll can just waltz down here and destroy anything. Hmm. Let's see if we may. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You saw that? Where's Ishmael when I need her? Oh, Dot is. She works on a boat. Yeah, she knows how a dot works. I should never destroy them. That was it. But yeah, we lost so many bronze medals. Pretty sure the fish stole. Yeah. And we'll simply raise this terrain once we get around to it. Yeah, fuck it. It is what it is. My crafting skill leveled up. That's Toto. Toto? I summon German 985 to the field. Yeah, this should be. You know, I can maybe even work this in somehow. Forty-five degree. Would it be worth it? Yeah, we need to get to was most of this stuff. Yeah, we'll just make a fucking sharpie. And a U-turn, 90-degree turn. And pretty sure we should just go from there. Like that should be our dodge house. Anyway, while I'm talking about the one or replace that. We're gonna go place it. Ah, this was not supposed to be a building stream. And it turned out like it. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's see. There, down there. There, because we are making a launch. Oh yeah, we're gonna need these then. And let's see. What do you those? And 100 iron nail. Alright, we're not making it that, we're making a carve. North, north. Let's see, a carve 30, 20, 10. I love it when I have to make more bronze. Alright, so you're telling me that we do not have enough out. Yeah, I don't feel rested no more. I'll bring that. I'll bring that. You know, those time is running. Oh, I'm pretty sure we have a copper deposit somewhere nearby. Oh, goodness, can I believe we are this poor? Now we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. What is attaching what? Hmm, day 93. I'm slightly annoyed. Slightly annoyed, but hey, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. To be relatively simple. But first things first, we don't make. I am pretty sure we have. Yeah, we have copper nearby. Thank God. Marked on the map. First things first, we go place. Actually, I am without equal. But climb up. Not check the brush. Now that I have a workbench, we can start. Oh, there's a skeleton. I do not remember asking for goods. No matter. Shall simply deal with you in a way most appropriate for our part. And we shall leave his remains here. I see. Very good. There we go. Pretty sure that's a visual glitch. You know, pretty sure. Let's go grab some few pieces of copper from over there. Let's see. Let's go grab some copper. Pretty sure there's even like copper on the way to the copper. Am I gonna need like some tin? Yeah, I'll grab a few of those. Alright, gonna need that, that, that in the trash. Oh, it's a little bit further up the coast than I thought it would be. It's 8. it is. A little bit of chopper. Goodness gracious, how big was this deposit? I thought it's something I should have done off stream. You know, just grabbed a little bit of more copper. From Alright, that should be enough. Let us head on back. Look at how the beautiful beacon burns. It's a fresh fish. That's a level 2 pike. I should look into like setting like fish traps. Pretty sure there's a guide on how to do it. You know, set a few pieces like this, a few pieces like that, and voila. Via this here deeper water. And then the shallows over there. But the shallows is where I set myself to live, so it's something I'm just gonna have to deal with. Gondor calls for aid, and Rohan no answer. I don't know, it's at least to smelt immediately so we can focus on building ourselves like a small port. I know I'm gonna change all of these to like stone wall. That's a so there's many ideas that come to mind. But we're just gonna do like simple. I have surely I am a woodless man. I should throw the stones back. Yeah, the stone will be thrown back. 50 stone. Right back with wood we suffering a wood shortage. I'll just go to the forest and chop down some trees. That's why we made our little shop here next to. Yeah, I feel like I want to do that. Yeah, I do. I do. I go down here and damn it. Now I go down here and damn it. Yeah, you see this ramp that's being made? My swimming still increased. Alright, let it settle down. Let it settle down. And you set your now. Yeah, it's very hard to make water deeper. I don't know, is it better to just add and then add like 4 meter pole and down. Mm, there we go. Already looks slightly better. Now we do the same thing here. Now everything here should be like green. Oh, not really, but yeah, it is what it is. One more before it starts breaking. I should add it. Why is this one? Eh, just the way the game works. Yeah, this is a very bad place for a port, but fudge it. I'll just place it here and hope for the best. How many it's a good fishing spot? What more do you want from it? '26 degrees. Play there, switch. Uh, And what it already feels like slightly better to be using that. As for these, I could just remove them now that it's daytime and use like to level around. There we go. Looks much better. I want to go for symmetry here, but no reason. So instead, I'll just do it like that. Furniture, put down like two fishing chairs. A roof. Yeah, I could remove that, but yeah, like a small little fishing spot, fish from. Maybe. I don't know. I think it looks good. I'll take a screenshot of it in the morning. What was it? 40 of this. Audio that. The coal in the shoe. Uh, make some bronze. Nails. Yeah. That's all she wrote. Alright. Sleep in the morning. Check on the crops, repair gear. There's always a little bit of like minor stuff that always needs doing. That's why I love and I care about this game. There's always little things that need to be done. There we go. More fish. Look at that, already full. Yeah. Gonna repair my stuff. Throw away the. Return the hole. It's a hole. Only 20, not 16. 30, not 40. Oh, it's beautiful. Everything's made. Uh, Right. Well, we're switching to turnips now. All right, so we have 18 turnips. So we're gonna make 10 of them into seed. Carrots. And we're gonna grow 10 of them. All right, so what's this? Everything I need, they have over there. Finally, level 2. Which that that. Ah, look at that black soup sausage mushy turnip stew. All right, black soup. Look at that, 50 HP. Blood bag honey turnip. That's 5 HP more. And 5 minutes less duration. Mincemeat sauce, pretty good. Sausage. Entrails, boar meat, tristle, 55. That's the greatest food. And then turnip soup, boar meat in this for 50. And mashake is just 50 ooze raspberry. We're not making that, we're going to be doing these two and sticking to. And this is so good as it makes 4. Let's see, 05 weight, 5 1 1. So yeah, boar meat is raw boar meat. That's our generally the thing we need. I need to look into if anything more can be done with these two. With deer meat, and just fish. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is also pretty good. Ranch. Life is good. Let us go. Uh, fire. Let's see, while away. Why am I still drawing carrots? Simple. XP. Here, is this a jumpable distance? Uh, and this is why I spare branches all over the place. You never know when you might need more wood. Now for the biggest problem of my urban planning. I did not realize I'm going to be needing to drag the cart to the other side. Oh well, it is what it is. We need that iron for the gear and for the walls. Right. Everything. Hunky dory. Let's try. Oh, that's when we have the wind at our backs. Bro, there's a airport there. Wolf. Now I told you. I'll take a screenshot once I get back. Ah, look at this. Going on an adventure. Again. Do I need to increase my products? No. Or did now the time has cometh. We are sailing. And of course, the game is decided. Nah, you ain't sailing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. And that's a challenge. You're drawing a circle. Nah, wouldn't work. We can coast along the edge there. Don't worry about it. I got this. I'm a master. A master communication. I'm about to speak with the wind. Those, I know those are bushes, but they look like, I don't know, watermelons to me. No idea why. Look at that, just a sudden drop down into the ocean. Look at that neck swimming, trying to catch some fish. Ah, there we go. Now we can have the wind at our back. The wind in our sails. The wind has decided to move. What a bitch. What a witch. Why do I have that raft there? One day we might find out. But that day is not today. Pretty sure it's there just to get me to spawn so I can make a portal. And for no other reason. But yeah, we did find we have blueberries. I need to go and grab those. I wish I could alt tab right now to just look up a few recipes, you know? There's so many things I wish I could. I wish I could do. We have a mountain here, so that's good. We have a mountain here as well. Pretty large one, I would assume. And then we have the rest of the fucking continent. It would appear I have found Iceland. Empty swamp. More mountain. Just, bro. What's next? You're gonna tell me, oh yeah, you can just walk over there to Ashlands. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, you just take the roundabout way. Eventually you're gonna reach the Mistlands. And the other one, I hate the Mistlands. Can't see nothing. There's this giant flying guy that just does damage. He introduced magic. Bro, look at those fish. We're gonna use the wind as much as we can. There ain't no way you're gonna tell me, oh yeah, this goes even further this way. No way goes to those mountains. Ain't no way. I'm now more interested in if it goes to those mountains than grabbing. Ah, the wind direction will change. My interest has changed. Alright. He doesn't go all the way. But it's so close that it might as well. Look at that perch over there. Look at that trollfish right in front of us. Full speed ahead. We can make it to F. We are not going to FOB, we're going here. I cannot even remember how FOB looks like. It's just a parking spot. Do I go take a piss and leave the ship running? Ooh, the hardest decisions require the hardest of wills. No. If we can reach the coast, we can just walk. Oh yeah, we need to transport like 4 stacks. What would it have been a better idea to just bring a cart? Maybe. Of course, it's raining. Of course, it's raining. Look at those fucking pufferfish, bro. Never in my life have I been hit by a pufferfish in this game. And I do not plan to change that anytime soon. I despise them. Just look at the way they're just floating. Every time I think to myself, catch a sea serpent, catch a sea serpent, come and kill me. I'm dead in T minus 2 minutes. I'm dead in T minus 2 seconds. So if I turn around, it's gonna be a sea serpent. Look at those guys just under the water. And those red fish don't even know what they are. Very nice, leisurely stroll through the waters. We're in Black Forest territory. We're good. We're good. Never mind. Why does that little bit count as Black Forest and the rest of this is ocean? Ouch. We have E tier, so we should be. What do you mean should we will be fine? Alright, we need to get more up the coast. The shininess on that rock annoys me. No way, that's a Leviathan. That placed itself in my path just to annoy me. I will shoot an arrow at it. Now it's a piece of rock. Yeah, we're doing manual. Look at those deer. They know I want to get them. Bro, if you jump in my ship, you illegally mine. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Just the way it is. Yeah, here, and we go there, grab that iron. It's gonna be a trip of several. We're gonna park there. They are cold. It's, of course, it's a troll. Hasn't smelled me yet. So we are in luck for now. Once we make landfall, or all bets are off. Of course, there's a bear where I want to park. I did not know I was in Canada. Now we'll park next to this rock. Alright, save. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Then we shall continue. Alright, I'm here. Let's do this. Of course, the bear knows. That was a very sharp drop. Let's see. Of course, it's a shaman on the way. Alright, I'm gonna say there will be no werewolf encounter. I need to go this direction. Eat the goat. This allows you to run at the speed of sound for 10 minutes. This is one of the lowest mountains I've seen. I know what I'm doing. Why am I playing with faith? Alright, we're halfway there. Needed to look around. Need to look back. Just to make sure I'm not being chased by a wolf. Do you impose speed? Everything imposes a movement speed penalty, bro. Going naked with not but your fists at this point might as well be a sounds like a good solution. Quiet, peaceful meadow. Oh, there is. Oh, there is something I could have done. I place the portal there and back at base. And then I only had to do trips in one direction instead of both. Save a lot of time. Alright, so that, and 4 more. Need to run out soon, but soon it's also gonna be day, so just go in a straight line. I could just kind of quit that piece. There is nothing too dangerous, only bears. We're running, so it doesn't matter. And 112 HP just gives us a lot of wiggle room. That's a beehive. Do we need another beehive? Rather than hurt by poison. Unlucky, unlucky, he was bad. He didn't know what he was doing. Should have known. The noise. They are everywhere. Simon, yes, to my right is a mountain. Can't see it. Is it a f***ing tree? Of course it's a troll. He is not locked up. He only thinks. And we lost. And that's a bear. Julia, do your job. Distract the bear. He's a G. Of course, there's a committee. They cannot come soon enough. Oh, I'm cold. Rested. Yeah, we're gonna rest it once we pick up the iron. Unbelievable. How unprofessional of me. No way you killed that bear, Julia. No way. Yeah, no way you killed. Oh, that's an epic fight. We ain't watching that. It's a bear versus troll with a log. And that's a brute. He does not matter in the grand scheme of the universe. Hell, that guy does not matter even in his own ecosystem. But these boars, bro. These boars. Are it's they were no longer told. Life is much easier now. What? Of course. Game decided. Look, he's down back the path he just went by. Ambush tactics. Come on, make me believe this is Dark Souls 2. Where are the ghosts? Where are the skeletons? Where are the ghouls? Where are the werewolves? Could do it. I could shoot it. Won't. Because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. You get to live today, dear. Yeah, I could just teleport back home, grab a 18-minute rest buff, and then come back. I'm a genius. Hmm. And let's see what we can do with deer meat, bear meat, blood bag, honey, turnip. But turnip soup is superior. Oh, it's that. Oh yeah, wolf jerky. Also one of the good things. You know what we need for wolf jerky? Oh, okay. Don't make me do what you said. Or now I'm just bargaining. Give me a wait. 15 in weight, bro. No cherry free. How much do you weigh individually? 10. Won't matter. Do not get wet. You get wet. Oh, you lose so much stamina. But I love this game. Anytime you're near an enemy, the HUD will show up. At which point you know there's possibility of combat. It's a nice early warning system. Hmm. They're probably wondering, why do I need iron for the walls? It's rather simple. I am going to use fences, iron fences, between the rods so that I can build higher. Maybe between the rod walls so I can build higher. But given that this is not Dark Souls, so the enemy's weapon will not bounce off the wall and instead will just go through. I am unsure how helpful that would be. Well, in general, we're just building high. Is that a bear? That's a troll. And he knows. Of course he knows. Why wouldn't he know? There's a troll cave. What are the chances that the bear is... I see him. The chance is apparently 100%. Luckily for us, he just doesn't give a shit. Bro, so many of you. What do I need to make ooze bombs? Pretty sure that's a thing I can just make. You know, a little bit of AoE help solve some problems. That's a skeleton. Something happened here. There's probably a fight between a skeleton and oh, that's a skeleton trophy. It was a skeleton. How do I know this? And a troll. We can tell this because of the environmental damage. Hmm. What am I gonna have for dinner? I don't know. I'll have to ponder later. Of course. There she is. As long as she doesn't turn around, we're good. Alright, we're close, we're close. It's gonna be like one more trip after this. Just cause. Alright. Yeah. We're not getting a higher comfort level. Yeah, do this manually. What's this? Ah, yes, this tree I chopped so I can make a table and chair. Increase the comfort level. Ah! Love those guys. Yeah, one bite could probably take an arm off. Ah, you gotta love them. They're in it for the love of the game. He's doing something. No idea what. And that's the spookiest part. Yeah, let me just close this door. No way that guy's chasing me. Get back here, shocker. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. And I just said bet. Honestly, I should get like a microphone arm so I'm not being this close to my computer. I'm like 30 centimeters. Ain't no way. Ain't no way guy was camping. Ain't no way dude was camping, bro. Alright, bros, watch, I have a troll on my back. He has a large. Any of you get close, you're fucked. For a second, I thought that bear had antlers. It was some sort of freak in nature. And nah, he's just a regular bear. Come on, bros, that's like my property. But sorry, bro, you need to go. But all you need to go. The music, it's hitting. Honestly, I want to take a look if I even built anything here. Delete that. That's just where I parked. It has no higher purpose. I left some copper. You serve zero purpose. Your purpose is to come into my chat and speak daily. Boost my analytics. Boost my engagement. Alright, we can do it. Starts being chased by a wolf. Love the mountain. Nah, I can take down a wolf. A single wolf, no problem. A wolf pack, slightly bigger problem. Three, one. Got him. The random skeleton. He's out here. Yo, I want to get a bow. I want to get a bow for myself. Oh yeah, because out of deer hide we make the rope, the fucking bow, of course. It makes perfect logical sense, you know. That's why you need the leather. But a bow. Perfect logical sense. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. We've been doing this for 3.5 hours. For 10 pieces of. We're gonna grab the rest and then we're 11 minutes. We have 2 minutes in eat here. We got this. We've done this run 100 times. What's the line from Star Wars? Cannot remember right now. Yeah, I love those days. The guy doesn't even want to show me. Oh, this guy does. And we look to our right and we see a troll. Oh, wait, and actually, yep. What's going on? That's a bear. And there's fighting behind the bear. Who is fighting? The skeletons and the forest dwellers. Forgot what their names is. How's it going, lads? Don't mind me, I'm just. We did it. It took us like a day what we did. I know we should start making our way home. Grab some crystal. Yeah, this server destroyed it, so it should be ready. Eat here, but ran out. We could fight. We could fight the bear. Could fight the bear. Bro, you're insane. We are leaving. Come on, put some momentum forwards. We're going out into the sunset, lads. Now we're gonna be having the wind at our backs. Side. Rarely, if ever, will you have it at your back unless you're in the open sea and you're just exploring. Because at that point, you just say, Jesus, take the wheel. Odin, take the wheel. I'm gonna put my phone to charge. You guys watch how we're doing. Look at that troll. We're on save in 30 seconds. You know what? Nah, not gonna piss off a troll. The Beach of Death incident. It exists as a cautionary tale. How far can you zoom up? Pretty good. Now let's zoom back here. Look at that, a sunken ship. Unlucky. Fuck you. We're going home, lads. Oh, wind's changing direction. It's still behind us. Now this one truly wants to take us home. Well, we are gonna need it. You feel cold. When do I not? Yeah, I love the music. Yeah, let's put it more into perspective, where we can see stuff. There's probably a Fulbright mod for this game. We can just ignore torches. Ashlands is gonna be like difficult. But who knows? Perhaps one day we shall reach Ashlands. Man, these waves are big. You know what? Oh, it's still a long way off. And we're already like halfway done. No, that's FOB. What the fuck? What did I delete then? Who knows? The solo expedition took us an hour. To just go and pick up stuff we have already mined. So the existence of stone portals, yeah, game changer. No more rain. You are wet. Of course, I'm wet. Have you forgotten who I am? Let's enjoy these moments of silence, yeah? There's a signpost. Otherwise known as my raft. Who's that? A nah, not a shaman. Too tiny. Ain't no way you're telling me he's attaching my boat. Then I need to turn right. Port side, south side, east side, west side. Where the east side guns. The wind at our back. And you cannot see in front of you. My favorite. Why would you ever need more inventory slots? Game is trying to terrify us. Spook tactics it's using. That scared me. I am terrified of just being stranded out in the middle of the ocean. It would lose so much progress. All this gear gone. All that gone. At last, the beacon is lit. We're home, lads. We're home. Drifto Chingo. Bro, where am I parching? Come on. I am gonna park this baby even if it shows me. Alright, good enough. Use that to feed the fish. Right, it's sure wood. Oh damn, didn't I even realize we lost all the food bonus. Day 96. Perfect. Yeah, right. You second. Need to go over here for a set so I can grab a screenshot. What was it? F3H? Let's save settings, keyboard and mouse. Let's see. Let's see. Hide show weapon R. Let's see. The fact is immersive camera. When sailing, camera movement is affected by the waves. Ouch. What do you mean lifts auto? Doesn't matter. Should I? Right. Valheim. Not hotbar. Oh, it's Control F. All right, got it. Let's go. Yeah, it might not be the best, but it will do its job. Why did I do this? There's a lot of questions. And then a lot of answers. I think I'll take care of this off stream. Smelt this down off stream. It's got about 3 stats. And I want to go and do some other stuff. Who knows what might happen next time? Or we could just smelt this stuff next time. Nah, that's like one of the more boring. Right. Alright, so what do I need for a second frame? For 20 stone. Oh yeah, first things first, start stacking. Without any more wood. Let's add in there. Food, please. So, 20 stone and 5. Why am I having this? Gonna level. Alright. Yeah, this is why the industrial district will be over there. You know, the ET refinery. And probably like more of these. Just so I don't have to deal with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe this is where I'm gonna end stream. Got these up. Make some armor for next time. And next, maybe even Iron Butler. Look into these. Do a little bit of research into those talismans. Honestly, it's just jumping me babysitting these forges. Not forges. Yeah, me making more coal and stuff. But yeah, I think this room down stream. I'm gonna do this stuff later. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I can see you next time. And much as always, until next time, have a good one. See you.